congratulations on being here.
Thank you very much.
It's taken a long time to get your story to the big screen. Can you tell us a few bits about how the journey was for you in bringing it to the screen?
So I started filming in 2011 when the Syrian Revolution started, and it took me 5 years filming. I was living there. I had no idea about how I will use this material, but I was pretty sure that this is so important for us. And after I was forced to flee, we met with Ed and we started working together. It took us together 2 years, and which is totally now 7 years since the first scene of this film started.
So it's a long and detailed process, and there were times when, in the true independent spirit, we ran out of money. We were editing away in my house, with my wife making us cups of tea. So, it's been a long journey, and it's really actually quite mind-blowing to be here now and to think it was only a few months ago. We're in a very different place.
So how have you been surprised by the reception? Have you been surprised by the reaction? Have you been pleased by the reaction, I would hope?
We were so shocked.
So shocked.
When we were working to this, people were just coming to us and say no one is coming to watch another Syrian film. People are numbed about what's happening. And we were really start to take that in our mind, but we thought we believe in this, and we believe that this story will be so important, even if not a lot of people around the world watch it, but we need to make it perfect as much as we can.
Yeah.
And we were so shocked when the first
We couldn't have
screening,
imagined, that it's had this response, and it's been we didn't think people would react in a way, but people around the world, from London, South Africa to Macedonia to Mexico, audiences have all connected with this amazing woman's story, and that has really blown our minds.
Would you say that people need to hear this story particularly? But how is that for you as filmmakers? Because you have to bring that in a way that's going to be relatable to many people around the world. How did you bring that story so that it would be so relatable?
So the first thing that really we took our time to understand the story, to move around, to find a way to tell that in the best way. We finished the story maybe 3 times at least, and when we thought that we are both happy with that, but then every time there's something into our mind saying it's not the end, we need to move on. And we continued to last bit when we were felt it can't be perfect more than that. And that's when we decided now we are ready to face the world with this story.
Yeah.
And it was just amazing, yeah.
And in this time, I do think we're living in these extraordinary days in the world at the moment. We're living in very dark days. And this film is really such a powerful, positive message for people, whatever their situation is, because it's a film about how love, courage and humanity are stronger than the forces of hate and violence, basically. And that is a message everyone around the world needs to hear now.
Amen to that. Well, congratulations on it and have a lovely night, okay?
Hey, you two. Well,
Here we go again.
Very fancy few awards you have there.
Yes.
Congratulations. What does it mean? Did you expect this success? This is incredible, right?
Every time we're going to anything, I was telling people around me, what do you think? What do you feel? And everyone was 1, 2. They don't want me to be over expectation.
I could never have expected this. I'm always the depressing one, going look, I don't know, maybe we'll get 1 if we're lucky. Being very British about the whole thing. But she's teaching me to be more optimistic.
But someone before we get in asked us from the interviewers what do you think? How many we got? I said all, but I was joking. I could never expect that real.
You just knew it was definitely going to happen.
No.
So this is obviously fantastic for your film. I mean, it had a great reputation already. What do you think it's going to mean for the future of your film?
Really, for immediately now, I'm sure that everyone who's inside, they will go to watch it, which is for us, it's a great people here, great from the industry, people who has great experience, they knew a lot of people, so that's mean it's now a new platform for the film.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, I just hope, exactly, more people will engage with it. We're trying to build a whole impact campaign to make people who watch the film take action to support people in Syria. And so it's called actionforsama.com. And so we hope that more people will get involved, basically, to help out people like this.
Well, congratulations. Well done. Enjoy your night.
Thank you
Be
so
great.
much.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey, you guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey,